Coach, what's your message to your team athletes?
Well, I told them that we have to own that. I think first of all, I told them that that you got to give North Texas credit. The quarterback really played well. The guy's a really good football player. When you watch the film, you're going to see play after play after play where we had guys in pretty good position they could play, and they just either he made a perfect throw or they made a really good play on the ball. And so it starts with them making plays and their ability to execute their offense. And so you got to start with that. I thought offensively we never could get anything going. Just weren't, didn't get anything going on. I couldn't get on track. It just seemed like we were sluggish. Every time everything that could go wrong went wrong. I think the game started early. With we got a targeting call early in the game. Got one of our better defensive players ejected. Kept the drive alive, and they go down and score. And we turn around and throw a pick six right after that. So, clearly didn't get off to a very good start. I was disappointed in the way we played, and obviously anytime you don't play well, you're disappointed in the way you coached. And so we didn't do a very good job of getting them prepared, and that's certainly, that's what I told them, we got to own it, and I have to own it. We thought these guys were going to play really hard and execute well and put pressure on us, and they did. And then finally, I think once we got settled in, offensively we made a couple of plays, and we've got some guys that can make some plays, and I think they showed that tonight between Reggie making some plays and Prochet making some plays and Braden making a play, and we just got to be able to get them the football. And we didn't run the ball at all tonight. We got behind early, and it makes it hard to run it when you get behind early like that. But we didn't get much going in the run game. So I saw enough from our defense tonight to think that those guys have a chance to be pretty good. We gave up 460 yards passing, but they were on the field over 100 plays. So if the offense had done anything in the game early, I think we played good defense till we got a little fatigued. And then we started missing some tackles and stuff in the second half. But I saw enough from them to think that we have a chance to get, to have a good defensive football team. And I saw us make enough plays offensively, at the end of the game to make us think that we have a chance to have a good offensive team, but we certainly didn't have either one tonight.
Did North Texas do anything defensively that you didn't expect?
Not at all. They did the same thing they did. They mixed some coverages and stuff early on. They got us, we had about 5 things wrong with the pick six. We had a bad alignment by a couple of wide receivers. Quarterback was just late with the read and threw it out there, and 16 made a good play, broke on the ball and made a nice play on it, and that was a big play in the ball game. But they mixed coverages early, which they do, and they played a lot of man coverage on third down, which they do, and we just didn't do a very good job making plays.
The running back group just pretty quiet night, and I know you guys got behind.
Yeah, I think that was probably it as much as anything else. We just didn't run it, and when we did run it, we didn't run it particularly well. And there were times when we blocked it up and the back slipped, which happened 2 or 3 times, and other times where we didn't block it up particularly well. So we had to abandon the run game a little bit earlier, probably than we wanted to, certainly. And again at the end, you saw what Braden can do when he gets his hands on the ball, and made a hell of a play. And so kind of everything that could go wrong early in the ball game did. When like I said, you get a targeting, keeps a drive alive, they go down, score, you throw a pick six. We just made a bunch of critical mistakes early in the ball game, and it just got away from us a little bit.
Is Xavier still kind of coming back from?
Yeah, he's fine. He'll be fine.
When you get a little pressure in Hicks' face all game long, does it make you concerned at all about your offensive line?
A little bit, yeah. There were 2 times where our back missed a protection. One time we tried to cut, which we've never seen a running back cut, and we had 27 practices. We've never cut one time, and all of a sudden we decided in a game that he's going to cut somebody, and we get pressure one time in that situation. But I think that was the thing that I was probably the most disappointed with, was there were instances like that where we got into a game and we did something different than what we've done in practice, and sometimes that happens when you get down a little bit early and you start to panic a little bit, and I think that happened in some cases today.
How big was it to lose Denbo that early, especially?
I'm not big into excuses, what I'm saying, but he's a good football player. He's one of our better defensive players, and in a pretty important position. And like I said, that was, we're off the field, they're punting, that's a 4th and 25, and all of a sudden it's a touchdown scoring drive. So that was obviously a big play in the game.
How important was it to get a little momentum there at the end?
It was important, yeah. I mean, the biggest thing for me, I just want to see our guys play hard. You know what I mean? That's the thing, and that's what I'm proud of them about. You know, you know, it was a horrible performance by all of us. You know, like I said, me included, listed at the top of the list. But they kept playing hard. You know, and I was impressed with that, the fact that they did that. And I think it showed that we have some things to build on.
Any other positives you take away?
Well, yeah, I thought we punted the ball well. We punted a lot, you know, but I thought Jamie really punted well. You know, I liked most of our special teams until the kickoff return for a touchdown, which, you know, for me that was about the lowest part of the game. You know, just because you know that shouldn't have happened, and so you know that was discouraging.
How much harder is it to regroup with a short week, a game coming Friday?
You know, I think it's actually a good thing for us. You know, we can't sit around and mope and complain about it. We got to wake up tomorrow morning and start working and get ready for a top 15 team. You know, we play two, you know, top 15 teams the next 2 weeks. So, you know, everybody knew the early part of our schedule was going to be tough, but I'm looking forward to playing a really good TCU team at home and seeing how we bounce back.